Now, tonight's episode of Long Lost Family is a first for the series, as it's focusing on helping the relatives of those who've gone missing.
In the last year, over 4,000 people from across the UK have contacted the Long Lost Family team. For the first time, we feature stories of people reported missing to the police, whose families are left behind. Our first appeal is on behalf of the family of Matthew Bone, who disappeared in March 2018.
It's important that we keep Matt's room nice. You never know when he might come home. We've got birthday presents and cards that are sitting there waiting for him. It's kind of what you do as a mum, isn't it?
And Matthew Bone's parents, Mike and Karen, join us this morning. And thank you for this, because I know it's not an easy conversation. Incredibly difficult times, and it would appear that there are almost more questions than answers, and that's what makes it very, very tough. But taking us back to the day that Matthew left the house, what are your memories of that moment?
Yes, it's very, very difficult. He kind of woke up that morning, and I think he was feeling a bit low, possibly. We went out for a walk. We came back. He wasn't very communicative, and then just went out as though he was going for a walk. We were due at my parents later on that day for a family meal, and he never came back for that. So it was at that point that we raised the alarm, because it did seem that something wasn't quite right.
Yeah, and you say there that he maybe wasn't wanting to communicate much. So do you think now, on reflection, he was distracted in some way? He was upset about anything? As I say, it's these questions that there aren't answers to necessarily, but there's been time now to think, have I missed something? Was there something going on?
I mean, he was quite stressed, I think, trying to finish off his academic studies, and a
lot of people relate with that, obviously.
Yes, but he was wanted to continue, wanted to carry on, but yes, I think there was possibly he was feeling a bit low, maybe.
Yeah. But he left that day, and there have been various sightings, certainly in the couple of days afterwards. And the police still firmly believe that he is out there somewhere.
Yes, and that's why we keep going. Really, we keep thinking that yes, if people are spotting him, then that would be useful. None of the sightings have actually come to anything positive at this point, but there's always hope that he's found a different way of living, and he is there somewhere.
We're looking for people who possibly have had some sort of engagement with him since he'd gone missing. Up until that point he went missing, he kept popping up. So there was a trail that we could follow, which we put together afterwards. But since that Friday, we've had no positive actions of where he is. So we're looking for people who might have had some engagement, some interaction with him, might have recognised him or seen him. And that's our journey, trying to find him.
But these sightings, of course, then give you the hope that you're wanting, but then it's swinging back to despair when you don't hear from him. So you've got this terrible kind of up and down emotional
that's right.
roller coaster the whole way
So many
through
theories, so many avenues we can go down, and it's just overwhelming, So and I think we've got to a stage now where we're trying to home in and trying to identify it. Are there any particular routes that we need to be looking down to try and find him?
Exactly, which hoping this programme will do, and indeed talking to us today. I mean, I know you're very close family, and I know that Matthew's sister, Katie, is really struggling with him not being here. You just hope that someone watching this, or indeed Matthew watching this, that sort of, it pulls on the heartstring again to get in touch, because there are people missing him.
Yes, definitely. Yes, there's so many friends and so many members of our family have been in touch and said we just can't believe that this has happened to you. There's no logical reason.
We heard you say there Christmases and birthdays that have passed. Presents have been kept, they're wrapped, the room has been kept the same, because you're waiting to hear that key in the door one morning, I guess. That's what it is at the minute.
important that we keep Matt's room nice.
What if he is in any way watching this morning, or as you say, anyone that's come in to contact with him, what would you want to say to him this morning as a family if he were to see or hear this?
Yeah, I mean, Matthew, you just mean the world to us, to Katie and to Nan and Gramps and to all of your family, really.
And friends.
Yeah, so many people out there love and miss you. We just want you back in our lives. We'd want you to get in touch either with ourselves, with one of us, or through the Missing People charity on 116,000. We just miss your hugs. We miss your
His funny hats.
his funny hats and the long walks that we used to do, and we'd like to share them all with him again.
Yes, yes.
How are you all bearing up as a family?
You get by on a day-to-day basis, really, and something positive happens, and your mood can change, but it just feels that your life goes on hold, really.
Of course.
You can't get on with the normal things that perhaps you would be doing as a family.
We're a very positive family. We are very close. And we do take a positive outlook towards all of this. We've not collapsed, we've carried on. We've sort of decided that between Katie, Karen and myself, we become a team where whatever we do, we discuss it and we make a joint decision on whatever we have to do. And that's given us the strength, having that sort of teamwork. Our family supported us, Missing People supported us, the police have supported us. So we get a lot of support and empathy from people, which has helped us to carry on.
Of course. I mean, there's a remarkable statistic. Someone is reported missing every 90 seconds in the UK. So there's a lot of people going through what you're going through. Now we can see more of your story. It's tonight, Long Lost Family, 9 p.m. on ITV. And thank you so much for sharing that. As I say, I know it's not easy.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you think you can help, you'll find details of the Missing People charity and others on our website.